Hello everyone, welcome to Exam Assured. So today we are going to discuss about the PGETA test, which is recently launched by the Council of Architecture. So this postgraduate entrance test in architecture, how is it helpful for architecture students? Let's take a look at it. So today we are going to discuss about this exam, the schedule of its entrance test, the exam pattern, the eligibility criteria, how long is the score going to be valid for, and the important dates related to it. So basically, this exam is going to be conducted as a single window mechanism for all across the country, all across India, for candidates who wish to pursue their masters in architecture. So if you see, initially you had different state governments conducting different CETs or respective colleges conducting their own exams. So instead of all of this, there is now a single window mechanism for your postgraduate degree course admission process, and this is what the entire PGETA exam is all about. So this is useful or will be applicable to architectural institutions which are mentioned on the COA website also for their postgraduate programs. So the exam would be conducted on 28th July and 4th of August between 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So now in this case, if you see, you are allowed to give the test 2 times. You have a choice if you can give it only once or you can give it the second time as well. And the best of your score will be considered for the selection or for the entire admission process. So they've mentioned 2 dates. Now, again, what kind of nature would the exam have? If you see, it would be only a multiple choice question based exam, which will be online examination, where you will have total of 3 hours. You will have 180 minutes for 75 questions, which would be of 100 marks. And there will be no negative marking for this. So here they've also mentioned the best score among the tests. That is, if you choose to attempt both the tests, by the candidate will be taken for admission consideration. Now, if you see the exam pattern, they've mentioned clearly that there would be a few questions, that is 40% questions would be information based questions, 20% would be experiential based questions, another 20 would be analytical based, and another 20 would be application based questions. So that is how the breakup of the question paper framework is going to be. In terms of the total number of questions and the marks, etc. So they've clearly mentioned that in the syllabus there are going to be 4 modules, where in the first module you will have 25 questions of information based related questions. Likewise, 10 experiential based questions, 3 analytical, and another 10 application based for module 1. So all of this detailed syllabus and detailed modules we are going to discuss in our live webinar on the 7th of July at 9 p.m. Along with this, the eligibility criteria. So you need to have completed your bachelor's in architecture with at least minimum more than 50% of aggregate marks or equivalent CGPA, or you could also be a final year architecture student. There is no upper age limit, so anybody can give this exam who has completed the bachelor's in architecture. The score that you will get would be valid for another 2 academic years from the date or from the year on which you have appeared for the exam. Now, in terms of the schedule for the first test, that would be held on 28th July. So if you see, the online form filling process is already started on the 3rd of July and would be open, or the last date of registration is 23rd of July. Along with that, you will be able to download your admit card on 25th July, and your results after the exam is conducted on 28th, your results would be declared on the 30th of July. Now coming to the second test, right, which would be held on 4th August. If you want, you can fill up the form today itself, or you can wait till your result of 30th July and then take a call if you want to attempt the second exam. So the end date for registration for the second exam, which would be conducted on 4th of August, is 31st of July. So that is another free hand that they have given the students, where you can check your score and then take a decision whether you want to attempt the second test or no. And the results for the second test would be declared on 6th of August. So to clear all the doubts that a lot of students have regarding this exam and how is it going to be conducted, which colleges are can I enroll into once I give this exam, all of these queries and doubts, we will be conducting a live webinar on the 7th of July at 9 p.m. So I hope to see all of you over there. So thank you and wish you all the best.